Hey everybody, what's up? This is Nicly Chopps from Zeppelin Choppers, bringing you a video to show you my new Harley Davidson. Behind this American flag, draped over this bike, is a brand new 2023 Lowrider ST. It was custom painted by a dealership north of Dallas called Black Gold. They're in Allen, Texas. It's a one of one, so you're not going to see another one like this. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about why I bought the bike, what's going to happen with it, and what the journey is going to be. So in the last couple of years, I've lost both my parents. There's been a lot of other stuff happening as well. And part of this journey is going to be me going to certain areas that my parents, where they met, got married. They moved to a place in Ontario, California, where I was born. And right now they're sitting on my shelves in wooden boxes, right? Their ashes. So part of this journey is going to be kind of a cleansing for me to let them go, be free, get them off my shelf where they don't really belong, and put that behind me and let them have their journey, right? So by buying this bike, I wanted something that, again, was new. I've never bought a new bike. This is the first one. I've been riding Harleys for many years, been working on them, building them. I wanted to do something a little bit different and decided to get a new bike, especially when I seen this bike. Something just told me I had to get it. So without any more of a wait, let me pull this off and I'll let you check it out. There you go. So as you can see, you're not going to probably see another Lowrider ST like this. Other dealerships could have sent their bike off and had it painted. Again, I think this scheme is from around 2000 on a road glide or a street glide. But normally the STs, they come with the bronze wheels, which you can see on this one here. These were sent out and actually painted. That's a gloss black, so that's not powder coated or anything like that. You can see they have the 2-in-1 pipe that was already on there. The floorboards as well. Has the 117 in it. Flow levers. I actually put on the Thrash and Supply bag. Seen a lot of really good reviews on it. Bike came with the 9.5-inch Thrash and Supply pullbacks. Love the feel of those. Are really comfortable. As you can see as well, that the inside of the fairing was color matched for the paint. Right here on the tank on the corner, we got where it has the 1-of-1 from Black and Gold. Again, the 2-in-1 pipe. The bags are painted to match the bike as well. The seat, when I bought the bike, I actually rode it from Allen all the way down to Austin, Texas, where I live part-time. And the seat was pretty good for 320 miles. I didn't feel fatigued at all. Fairing also made a huge difference, right? I've never rode a bike with a fairing on it, so it was my first time. I had pretty much no fatigue at all on my chest, so great stuff. Like I said, they put a lot of work into this fairing. Let me get a little bit more light on it here. So Harley did a great job with that. Again, had no issues with being tired. You can see here, again, the floorboards that I had put on it, and the back side of this. And then I'll give you a top view of the bike as well. It's a really beautiful bike. It's been a garage queen so far, but again, that ride I'm going to take is actually going to be from Kingman, Arizona, all the way to Ontario, California. Then I'm going back to the Thunder Rally in Cottonwood, Arizona, and from there I'm going to take off and head to Aguilar, Colorado, and then from there I'm going to keep going east, going down through Dodge City, going through Tulsa, Oklahoma, that area to Eureka Springs for a couple days, where my parents lived for a while with me and my brother, and then I'm going to head back to Pennsylvania, as I still have my dad's dad's ashes as well, and I'm going to go spread him and my dad on a mountain range out there that they used to hunt on in a little place called Emporium, Pennsylvania, which, fun fact, is where Sylvania Light Company started from. Unfortunately, the town there, Emporium, has been pretty much like any other little town in the hills in PA. Not much left there anymore, right? It's sad to see those little towns are just starting to get consumed by nothing out there. But I'm going to make this trip. Then from Pennsylvania, I'm going to head south, go through the Carolinas, down into Tampa, go visit my brother over there, and then I'm going to ride back to Austin. So it's going to be about 7,000 miles. I'm figuring about 14 days of 500-mile days that I need to push through, and gives me about another 15 days in between those to stop and spend some extra time here and there, see some family and whatnot. But I wanted to share this with everybody so you can see my really cool Lowrider ST. Again, I've never seen any of a bike like this anywhere. I know I've seen some custom paint jobs on them, but I bought this actually from the dealership with the paint on it already, and I've got some mods sitting over here currently. I'm going to be doing a video on the seat that I have here, which is Saddleman seat. It's the Pro. It's got the backrest on it, and then behind the white stuff here, that's the Clockworks flare up windshield. I believe it's the 8 or 9 inch. I think it's the 8 inch actually. So I got fueling. I got the dipstick with the ventilator on it because I know that's a big issue for the M8s and the tranny and the engine that need to have that extra ventilation. Got some Heart Luck V-twin lockup grip set from ODI. Clockwork screen to go in front of the oil cooler, keep it from getting too banged up on the way. And I'm going to, have a lot of other parts coming in too. So the trip's going to start off in September. Right now it's August 10th, but again, I wanted to share my experience with everybody. I think it's something that, a lot of people talk about Harleys and kind of what you can get out of them to clear your mind, and it's something that where I find peace, especially on the road by myself. It's always cool to go with a group of people. Don't get me wrong there, but I did Sturgis one year from San Diego all the way up to Sturgis and back by myself, and I actually met a lot of really cool people. Met a great group of guys from Riverside actually, and they let me camp in their tent. I'll tell some more stories about that later, but you make a lot of really good friends along the way. And I also had some experience too with buying a chopper out of Midland, Texas and riding it back to Arizona years ago, back in 2007 or 8, I believe. I don't think I ever bought a lunch myself. There was a lot of people that actually just bought me lunch when I stand in line when I kind of told my story and they asked me where I was going. So it's kind of a cool world out there when you kind of get out by yourself and you start talking to people and sharing your experience. But again, thank you for watching this video. I'll be doing other separate videos, quick, probably 3-5 minute videos on how to put the parts on for like the seat, the other parts of the grips, and some other stuff I'm coming in. I'm buying a sissy bar to go on the back. I think I'm going to do the Adam Sandoval pack that he's got with 03D. It looks pretty cool. It's waterproof completely, rolls up. I was looking at some of those luggage rack things, and unfortunately, I'm not one of those guys that you've seen here on some of these other channels where they're towards the end of their career and they're living off their pensions and they want to be able to roll their bag into the room, which I get. Rides are long, but I'm still somewhat of a young guy, so I don't think I really need to have a roller bag on the back of my bike, and I don't think I ever will even when I get old. So it's just one of those things that I grew up with a dad who was a construction worker, and part of the experience I feel like, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but you're out there riding, it's not so much like you're on a roller bag vacation. You got a couple blankets, carry with you a roll blanket, Mexican blanket, and carry a tarp with you, and if you end up stuck on the side of the road somewhere, you're not gonna take your roller bag off to the dirt and pack your shit. So anyway, I'm sorry, I don't mean to make fun of those guys. They're great ideas, but I get it. So it's not really my cup of tea. So anyway, thanks again, and Nicly Chopps, and I'll be talking to everybody soon. So stay tuned. Peace.